Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a special guest here. I don't even know his name. Mind you, I've seen the band. Who hasn't seen No Exit? The Angels band. And tonight he's going to be in a Rolling Stones band. Man, is it hard to go from the Angels to the Rolling Stones?
Yes, well, I do take my medication when it comes to that, mate.
Did you all hear that? He's on medication like me. Isn't it wonderful? I feel so much better when I'm on medication. But seriously, how long has the band been together?
Which band are you talking about?
Well, the No Exit band's been famous.
No Exit's been around for about 10 or so years, with different lineups. And I'm actually just about to head up to Mikayla. We're doing the Stone show up there, and that's called Start Me Up. So I think when you ask that question about how do you do both, I think you just got to, like an actor, you've got to switch your personalities as best as you can, really. Yeah.
I've done a bit of acting myself, so I understand. Hey, by the way, I can boast now. I was in the movie called The Castle. Anybody remember The Castle?
That's where I've seen it.
Yeah, I was the thug in The Castle. And I was off my face at the time, but it didn't matter. I did the job. Now, you asked this gentleman a question because how many gigs have you done in 10 years, just the Angels band alone?
Well, it varies, like we don't want to burn out, and we sort of try and pick the shows that we're going to be benefit to the band.
You actually get a choice to pick where you play?
Well, I actually book the shows a lot of the time. I'm more into the Angels more from the early start, like Doc Neeson, obviously. Yeah. Because, you look at that early footage on YouTube, whatever, the gig at La Trobe Uni, that was when he's in peak form. I actually sort of try and get bits and pieces of his personality, but put in my own sort of personality, in that way. If you do it in your own way and keep the songs out there so the younger generation can come up and still know who the Angels are, even though they're playing now, but we're just sort of putting out a little bit into it.
Now, here's a question for you. Out of all the people that come and see the Angels show, what is the one song that sets everybody off? Looks like it's coming down on me. Is that one? Or?
That's a good one. That gets them off. Well, Am I Ever Going to See Your Face?
Am I Ever Going to See Your Face again? Classic.
No Secrets. That's a good song. They really get off on that. Everybody sings along with that. I think when we do our show, we try and do the best of, because in the hour and 20 of what we do, because and being me,
encores?
Well, me being a front man, we mix a few album songs in there, but I'm trying to encourage them to sing all the time. So.
Well, we've got Steve Williamson here, and he's got a pretty impressive career. Looking through the bio, early band The Virgin Soldiers for 8 years. Yeah.
Around the hard rock area in Melbourne, obviously, and 8 years of writing songs. Did a self-titled EP, did an album. We're going to get signed to Polygram Records at the time.
Oh, wow.
Got showcased up in Sydney. They changed their A&R guy at the time, and he said release it independently. So things got a little bit because it was like sliding doors, The original A&R guy had the hots, and then, it didn't, and it wasn't meant to be. So anyway.
So in '87, you released a single from that called "Danger in the Night," on video as well.
Yeah, you can see that on YouTube.
On YouTube, check that out. Then independent release of Virgin Soldiers album 1990, "Watching the World" on vinyl. Yeah.
We were in that stage where CDs just hadn't come out yet. But vinyl's pretty popular now. But saying that we have re-released the Virgin Soldier albums on CD now, and we have got a gig coming up in January, the reformation of the original lineup.
Oh, great!
So we're all still alive.
Oh, don't say that. I've lost so many friends.
The drummer actually lives in Adelaide, but he's coming over. So, and we had a gig before COVID time, pre-COVID, and it was like we just in the room. It was like we hadn't played. It was just instantly bang.
You just know, it's a feeling. Isn't it?
It's just the chemistry was there.
Yeah. And when you got that feeling, you know that when you get up, you can trust every band member because, well, not only do you play together, but you enjoy doing the gigs because no band doesn't like live gigs. Who doesn't like a live gig? Anybody out there doesn't like live gigs? Only because you have to work all the live gigs. But I must say, mate, it's interesting to meet you because I've had so many people talk about the band And I've actually seen you guys, but at the time I still had a memory. I've lost 70% of my memory through medication, doctors, great stuff, you know. But you've got a good reputation, and I hope you guys keep kicking ass, and good luck with the Rolling Stones.
Sometimes I love you, sometimes you make me blue, sometimes I feel good, and times I feel loose. Loving you, darling, makes me so confused. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone that I love you. Oh, I never felt this way. How do you give me so much pleasure and cause me so much pain? Yeah, just tell me, how do you know that I myself fall back in love with Have you anything to say to me? Won't you tell me how my love can be? Instead of letting fall or someone's waiting to please. Have you seen about me when my heart was shining over the shadows to the blossom of
All right, we're back. and of course that was the incredible Mikayla Burke, all the way from Gisborne, and that was amazing, Mikayla. How did it feel up there?
It felt really great. I really loved the stage. It was awesome. It's an amazing set. So yeah, it felt really nice to perform on something like that.
Yep, 80,000 watts of PA will do that. So I got a little bit of a bio here. So you started, as you say, pretty randomly in the business. Yeah. Began modelling back in 2015, television show, and then found the passion for acting.
That's it. I obviously still act today, but through acting it kind of led me to music theatre, and so music theatre is where I found out that I actually could sing, and like, you know, it just didn't sound good in the shower, like it actually sounded good. So I decided to pursue that, and I've been singing for maybe like 3-4 years now, and I'm really working on like the performance element of it rather than like the vocal.
How old are you?
I'm
17. 17 years old, and you can sing like that. You have stage presence, and you're not putting on bullshit. You're just getting up there and singing from your heart. And I can see that, and I just think you're amazing. And the only thing that's wrong is you haven't got a manager. But after this, I think we'll make some phone calls and get you a manager, because I think you have got the look, you've got the body, you've got the style, and you've got the class. I hope you all the very best in the future, because I think I'll be seeing you on the top 100, top 10.
Where would you like to be, like, do you think, in the old corny question, in 5 years' time? What would you really like to do?
In 5 years' time, my biggest dream's probably to, you know, have like lyrics that I've written that have come from my heart, my stories, and be able to share them with like thousands of people on stage, and have thousands of people like singing my lyrics. Like, that is my biggest dream. Like, being able to have a concert and all these people just come out to watch you and sing words that you wrote down on a piece of paper maybe like a year ago. Like,
it's like, I seen her on stage and I went, when it came to you, I never fell from grace. Your love for me is like a warm embrace. Power to my body, power to my mind, power to my soul, because I got to know, do you love me? You're beautiful, sweetheart. I wish you all the best, because I think
Well, it's really, really refreshing to hear young girls, performers, that get the old stuff. Yeah. You know, like, you really love the old stuff, don't you?
pure. Like, the old stuff is like pure, like it's got a meaning, like there's something behind it. Like, the tones are just so beautiful, like you can't not sing it. Like, so.
I'm trying to think of an old French singer that was amazing, and she reminds me of her so much. And it wasn't Edith Piaf, I can't remember who it was, but every time she got up on stage, you could not help but, oh wow. You've got that power now. All you got to do is fine tune it, and we're going to find you a manager. That's what we're going to do.
Well, you know what I can hear, Mikayla? Alicia Keys, Nora Jones, even someone like Sarah McLachlan. You heard any of her stuff? Absolute. It's just, it's vocals almost liquid form. It is that smooth. Those girls, like Alicia Keys and Nora Jones, two standout, you know, girls who, and they're singing the sort of stuff, and I can hear that in your voice. I can hear both of them. Yeah. We wish you all the best, and good luck with the songwriting. Yeah. And it'll come. It's not an easy thing to sit down and purposely write stuff, but have you got a few ideas ticking away back there with songs?
Yeah, I've got one that I've been writing for like about like maybe half a year now, and I'm hopefully going to get that recorded in like the next few weeks. So yeah, that'll just be like the beginning of my career, I think. So yeah.
Well, I know we've said it before, but watch this space, because this girl's going somewhere, and she deserves every... This is right. So thanks, Mikayla. That was stunning. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thanks for listening. We're back. I've got my old mate here, Robert, better known as Chugs, bass player. Good, mate. Good to see you.
Lovely, wonderful jam.
Chugs and I were in a band way back called Four on the Floor. Believe it or not. 3-piece. And then what about one night this guy rocks up and he's had a lot to drink, right? Remember? Yeah. And he comes up and he says, "What's going on with this 4 on the floor stuff? There's 3 of you. Where's the other bloke?"
Yep.
And I got sick of answering this question. So I said, "Oh, he's in rehab again." So he went away. He said, "Cool." He got the answer he wanted. He got the right answer. So Devil's Brew, your band, now, what, 3 years old?
Bit over.
Tell us who's in the band.
Oh, we got the Brendan Burke on guitar and vocals. Yep. Myself, bass and vocals, and Rocky on drums and backing vocals. So, yeah, neat little 3-piece. Rocking little outfit. We like to put an Australian content in there, and we do 60s, 70s Billy Thorpe that everyone can sing along to and drink beer to and have a bloody good time. Look it up, Devil's Brew. We got a webpage. Jump on, have a look, have a giggle, enjoy the music, and that's what it's all about, folks. Australian rock and roll.
So, and we're going to see you at Weekend with Hooks 23 on the bill, which is shaping up to be looking like a really big thing. It is a must-see, yes. 2023, it'll be at Maryborough Racetrack.
Outdoors?
Yes, outdoors. So, no horses. And we have to say a huge thanks to Ange for the venue. Incredible world-class venue.
And the people behind the scenes. Yuri behind the camera, which no one can see. Thanks for the work. And the lovely and wonderful Mark, who I'm pointing at, but you can't see either. But them behind the scenes that have put this all together, thank you so much. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, and they're pushing Aussie music big time. And good old, my old mate Les Toth, for a very insightful interview, colourful interviews, let's say. And our sound engineers, the 2 brothers, thank you guys for really operating on the fly too, with a lot of where do I plug in routine, all that stuff that you're used to hearing. So,
And the venue.
but yes, and the venue is fantastic. So stick around, watch this space. We'll do it again soon, and
Keep Australian music live.
that's right. Thanks, guys.